So, I just figured I'd stop and record this as I'm on 28A East, like 2 minutes after the incident, which I guess is how I'm going to refer to it now. Legal language, what's up? So yeah, driving down, toward the Shokan Reservoir, and I'm about to hit Olive, the part where there's the little town where there's all the cop cars, and then you're going across the reservoir road. And okay, so before I get to Olive, like not even a quarter of a mile away, I'm driving down the road, and this deer steps onto the road, and I can see it from a good while back. And it steps on the road, it sees me, I see it, and I slow to a stop and brake because it's like approaching the yellow line, about to step onto my lane of the road. And I'm like just prepared to just sit there for 10 minutes till it straggles its dumbass way across the road. Just glad that I didn't hit the damn thing, or almost hit it and swerve to avoid it and nearly wind up in a ditch. Long, different story that's happened more than once. Okay, so I brake, and I actually put the car into park. And it looks at me like, what the hell are you doing? Like, really suspicious. I stick my arm out the window, because I drive with all the windows super open. I stick my arm out the window and I wave at it like how I would a pedestrian crossing the street. Like, I stopped. I'm not going to try to run you over. Just move your ass across the street. So I wave it across, like, super dramatic and big, not actually thinking the deer is going to, understand what I'm saying, because it's kind of, they're road vermin. They don't really think. Maybe they feel, but they don't think. But I'm waving. The deer gives me another look like, well, I guess you have a trustworthy face, and kind of like makes its cautious way across the road. I am so glad I had the car in park, because if I was any more startled and hadn't had it on in park, that would have startled my foot off of the brake pedal. So, and then another deer comes out of the same clump of trees to the side of the road, on the left side, if you're facing the way I was facing, and straggles toward the yellow line, and then it just walks across. I don't know if they were, parent and child. They look like they were about the same size. If they were same-sex life deers. But yeah, so that's the thing that happened, and I'm going to wave another car by as I do this. All right, he's at least as smart as a deer. So, I don't know. He was driving a pickup truck, so I have my doubts. But yeah, so that's what happened. I waved a deer across the road, and the deer was like, okay, I'm trusting you this once, and just walked across right after I waved it. Not a coincidence. The deer had stopped dead until I waved it across, and then it crossed the road. So, all of that to say, I guess that means I can't eat venison anymore.